Hi everyone, a very good evening to you. This is Deepak Chunnu Gupta from Gita Autonomous College. Currently, I'm in the seventh semester, and presently, I'm sitting in my hostel room. And I just wanted to take a quick moment to express my opinion about a very hot and trending topic in India. Crime against women in India. We have been seeing a lot happening against women in this country. So I just wanted to take a quick moment to express what I really feel about this. So you know what? Atrocities on women is a global truth, and I believe that our Indian society is no exception. Rate of atrocities on women is very high in India. Female feticides, female infanticides, child marriage, sati, dowry deaths, and many more other heinous crimes exist in our so-called cultured and civilized society. So the other day I was reading an article where it was mentioned that in India, according to a survey made by Sakshi, a woman gets raped in every 54 minutes, and around 16,000 women have been raped sometime in the past. So this clearly tells us that the number of rape cases has increased to an unimaginable level. There are various laws which the Constitution of India has given to us for the protection of women in the country. Despite having all these laws, there are various and lakhs of cases are pending trial in Delhi courts. Due to these conditions, Delhi has evolved to become one of the most unsafe metropolitan cities, followed by Mumbai, Kolkata, and Chennai. The news of dowry death is a common feature of every daily newspaper. The other day I was reading a story where it was mentioned the woman is the greatest enemy of woman. And to explain this, I would like to quote the example of sex determination of the fetus in the womb of her mother. Even before the birth of a female child is being killed in the womb of her mother, these days that this practice has become very common. These couples, the so-called educated couples, they get the sex of their babies determined, and if they come to know that the baby is a girl, then they abort it. They think that girl child are a burden in the society. It will be a burden on them. So this is a very, very, very bad stigma. It's clearly a great stigma that is, although it has been banned by the government, but it is happening in various places. We definitely has a lot of laws for the protection, but these laws will not be beneficial unless we get them into the action. So the when I was in class 8, I was reading about child marriage. I was reading about widow and stuff, and back then I used to wonder how difficult their life was. They were not allowed to have second marriage. They were not allowed to have. They were not allowed to enjoy the freedom and stuff. They were forced to get to the deathbed of their husbands and die with them. So this was a very, very bad example which we have seen in the previous couple of decades ago, and this is a very, very bad thing which I do not personally like. So I think there is no point of celebrating International Women's Day on 8th of March if we do not know how to respect them, how to behave with them, how to uphold their dignity. There is no point to our calling ourselves civilized and cultured. In these days, the society has become very male dominated, and to ameliorate the lot of women, we have to change the attitudes of men. We often feel that we are superior to men, and we are oppressing them, we are harassing them according to our own needs. But it's high time we should feel that we have to give them the freedom in their work. We have to make them feel secure in the workplace, in the country itself, to get them into the work mode, so that our country is benefit, or the country will benefit. The country will boost its economy in every sphere of its field, only when women gets educated, only when women gets empowered. The other day I was seeing, and one of the speeches in Vidhan Sabha, where one fellow male MP was heard saying that तुम यहाँ आ जाओगे तो रोटी कौन बनाएगा. This tells the attitude of men in this country. We feel that they are meant only for household work, they are meant for cooking, they are meant for upbringing their children and stuff like that. We do not give them enough freedom, we do not encourage them for further studies. But it's high time women have to come forward to solve their own problems on equal footing. They should come forward, they should understand that if they want to get better, they have to fight for their right. They have to understand that society will suppress them, but they'll have to come forward, they'll have to take the charge. Only then can they improve their lifestyle, they can get into the different fields, maybe corporate, maybe government, maybe Vidhan Sabha, Parliament. Even we want to see them as the next Prime Minister as well. So this is what I feel, and this is what I have been feeling for a long period of time. And we have seen so many numerous cases happening, crimes against women, right? Even RG Medical College and stuff. And every day we get to hear the girls are being raped, they are being burnt for dowry and stuff like that. And money is the greatest hindrance in the path of justice. I mean, there are so many cases where money suppresses the girl. They are not allowed to go outside beyond the certain thing and fight for their rights and stuff like that. So their parents have no option but to tolerate the both degrading condition of their daughters. So I think we have to take the charge, girls have to take the charge to come forward on equal